Well, welcome back, friends, to the Polish Podcast. We hope you are enjoying our conversation today with our guest, Jenni Catron. Now it is time to add a dash of spontaneity and a sprinkle of fun to the show. It is time for Ask Me Anything. Okay, Jenni, this is how Ask Me Anything works. It's a chance for us to peel back the layers and get to know the woman behind the work and the quirk behind your expertise. So we're going to ask you just a few questions that we've curated just for you. Are you game?
I'm game. Maybe a little nervous, but I'm game.
You'll be good. I think you can handle some of these.
Okay,
I hope
good.
So.
Good.
All right, awesome. Your first question. If you could have any superpower, what would it be and how would you use it?
Oh, I feel like I should have a better superpower than this, but what I would really like to do is I'd really love to be able to fly.
Me too.
I really would love to be able to fly. I don't know what my main purpose in that would be. So I don't know if I have a good purpose response to it.
That's okay.
But the first thing that came to mind is I would love to fly. I think perhaps it might be that I want to be really efficient and be able to serve and support as many leaders as I could as fast as I could. Maybe that's why.
Maybe that's why. I love it. I've always wanted to fly too. And flying in an airplane just doesn't do it for me.
It's not quite right. It's not quite right. And I don't have control. That's my thing, right? That's a real.
Oh my goodness. I feel that so deeply. Well, question 2, what is your go-to productivity hack or routine that helps you stay focused and organized in your work? Do you have anything that you like to do?
Productivity hack. I am a religious user of the full focus planner. That planner is I kind of live and die by it. I really just love the structure of it. Okay. I mean, I still have to use a digital calendar because I couldn't survive life without it.
No, absolutely.
What I would add to that too is that everything goes on my calendar. So from a productivity hack, everything goes on my calendar. If I need to work on a project, it has a time block. If I need to check my email, it has a time block. I mean, almost every minute of my day is calendared so that I can account for what's getting done when. So I guess live and die by the calendar, and I use the full focus planner to help me with that too.
So can I ask what's special about the full focus planner? Because I use the simplified planner, but what is full focus? I'm not familiar with full focus.
Full focus is Michael Hyatt's planner. And, and I think what I like about it is every day you pick your daily big 3, what are your 3 big things you have to accomplish for the day. So I love that.
Yes.
You keep a running list of other tasks and responsibilities. But I think it really is the big 3. And then he has a week, in it, there's also a weekly reflection where you reflect on your week. What could you have done better, different? What do you want to keep doing, stop doing? So every week he prompts you to just reflect on your week and where were you most effective and what do you need to improve upon? So I like the reflection that's built into it too, to make you really think about what you did, not just keep doing. So, and probably, I really just probably like it because I'm really familiar with it and it's become part of my routine. So my suspicion is that there's so many different planners that are probably really good. This is the one that worked for me. And so,
sure.
Yeah.
No.
So I stick with it.
Awesome. I love it. I love that. I'll have to check that one out for sure. And my last question for you here is, what is your favorite book or movie and what impact has it had on your life?
Ooh. There's so many choices with this one. Book-wise, there's a couple that would, so I'm going to pick this one, Strengthening the Soul of Your Leadership by Ruth Haley Barton. That one it is about your soul as a leader. How are you doing spiritually, emotionally as a leader? And it's just really well done. I love to reread it almost once a year. So that one I read in a really hard season of my leadership, and it probably was my saving grace. So that's if I give anybody a leadership book, that's usually it. Strengthening the Soul of Your Leadership by Ruth Haley Barton. And then as far as movies, I don't know if you wanted both, but
You can do both.
This is a book and a movie, Anne of Green Gables. Okay, we're kindred spirits, Jane.
We are kindred spirits. You just breathed new life into me. I love Anne of Green Gables.
I love Anne of Green Gables. I love the books. I love the movies. I didn't love the new Netflix series as much as the originals.
I wasn't too into that.
It wasn't quite right. But yeah, there's so much about like her spunkiness, but then her, being an orphan and her resiliency in some of the stuff that she's navigated, and her creativity and the dreamer in her. And so, all of it. I'm Jenny with an I because of Anne with an E,
Oh my goodness gracious, Jenny. I love it. I love it. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you so much for sharing a little bit more about yourself with us, Jenny. And here's the thing, friends, we want you to be a part of the conversation too. We want your questions, your curious musings, your wild wonderings about our guests. So if there's something you've just always wanted to ask, now's your chance. You can learn more about that by going to our website at polishnetwork.org.